Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Don't give me any of your crap.
Come on, we're wasting people's time.
Hi there. Thanks for diving into Two Peas, Same Pod, the humorous podcast of family unity that proves we're all in this comedic roller coaster of life together. Here are your hosts, the father and daughter duo, Eric and Tovah Weinstein.
Welcome to Two Peas.
Same pod.
Woohoo!
Woo!
I'm your co-host, Eric Weinstein.
And I'm the other co-host, Tovah Weinstein. And I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful weather.
Where we are, it's been in the high 70s, even low 80s yesterday. It's been, today it's 73 right now. I've been very sunny.
And if you looked at me, you would know I've been spending time outside.
She looks like a lobster, people.
I walked outside yesterday. You looked at me like I don't know, like my pants were around my ankles.
Well, thankfully they were not. But your shoulders, because you were wearing a sleeveless like you're wearing now, and I'm looking right at you across the table, and I can see you're still red, and you can still see a significant tan line. So you're really working on that melanoma. That's what you're doing. I asked you specifically, did you wear sunscreen, and what did you say?
No.
Exactly.
To hell with that.
Now you what?
To hell with that.
Your grandfather had melanoma.
Oh, he did? Oh, God.
It runs in the family.
Oh, Jesus.
Take the wheel.
Take the wheel.
Anyway, yeah, we don't want you to get melanoma.
No one wants that.
You're very fair-skinned. You could be Irish.
I am very pale. Josh is like, when he was younger, he looked basically like your iced coffee does right now.
Oh, yeah.
He has an olive complexion.
And your mother, too. She has...
No. Yeah. Today she looked quite bronze this morning. She was wearing like a cutout shirt. You know the one.
We're going to move into one of our three segments. We separate our podcast into three segments. First is called World Peas, where we talk about the goings-on in pop culture that I know nothing about. Second is Peas Our Family.
Peas Our Family.
Where we talk about a story from our family folklore or what's pissing us off this week. And lastly, we have Piece of Information, where I usually throw Tovah some hot questions and get even
how their answers.
But this week she might ask me questions.
What? Oh, because it's almost your birthday.
Yes, it is. Almost my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, don't you don't want to hear
Are you one? Are you two?
You'll be going a long time if you're going to do that. So what do you got in World Peas this week?
So this was the first weekend of Coachella. You hear anything about this?
The only thing I heard about Coachella, and I saw one picture, but I don't think it was from Coachella, that Justin Trudeau, the former Prime Minister of Canada, and Katy Perry are dating.
Oh, really?
And apparently they were at Coachella. But I heard when I said Justin, I think you thought I was going to say Timberlake.
Nope, the other.
Oh, Justin Bieber. Mm-hmm. What about Bieber?
Bieber performed for the first time in a while publicly in a concert fashion.
He just performed at the Grammys a couple of months ago.
Whatever, in a public concert fashion.
Okay.
In front of millions. No, I don't know how many people were there.
I don't think millions at Coachella.
He sang some of his new stuff and then he threw it back. He did he did like a performance and felt so personal with the fans. He just sat down on his computer, searched up some of his old tracks and sang along. He was like, oh, you guys go way back. I knew every word.
So basically people paid a lot of money to go to Coachella and they watched him do karaoke to himself.
So that is the argument. Some people are pissed. Some people are like, it's the best thing that's ever happened.
Look at me. I pulled that right out of my behind. I didn't even know the story, but I got it. I was right on point.
I think
amazing.
It's the best thing to ever happen. And I honestly, we were talking about financials. Maybe I would spend a decent amount of money to see him perform.
And guess who would not be paying for that?
I also want to see Bruno Mars in September, but I need to be financially responsible.
Damn right you do.
I'm learning.
We'll see. So what else about Coachella do I need to know? Tell me, what is Coachella? Coachella is...
It's a festival.
It's a festival.
It's a music festival.
But it's like an outdoor thing where you have to use porta potties and...
Yeah.
Do people camp out?
Yeah, people camp out. They have like trailers with showers, or like people bring their own standing showers with buckets and like handheld like water things that like... You know, like the head of the shower or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I know, like the camping showers that people use.
Yeah, and people do that, and it's just I told Nick I would want to go to Coachella, but I would need to do it like the way that all these influencers do it, like get invited by a brand and then like stay in the house and then get like shuttled to and fro, stay in the like VIP air conditioned tents for half of it and not wait in the lines for the gross porta potties.
Oh, with the common people.
Yeah, no. That's
So all of you businesses out there that are involved in Coachella that are listening to our podcast, Tovah needs a hookup.
I think our closest hookup would probably be Blum in the food world.
Okay, so
They could definitely like have a stand or something or like a truck at Coachella.
So any of you food vendors that are interested in sponsoring Tovah's trip to Coachella,
Yes.
And to
there's
put her up-
2 more weekends.
and to put her up, does it go on during the week as well, or is it just weekend?
No, I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 3 days.
So people camp out, but then they leave, and then they come back and camp out again, or do they stay where they are?
I think people get like specific weekend passes. So people will get like weekend 1 pass and then go. And then like it gets shut down. So I don't think people can camp there like over the week or anything. So I don't know how it works. I just see all these influencers and people are pissed because
Why?
whenever like a big influencer went to Coachella and stayed in the house with Starbucks.
Who's Starbucks?
Starbucks.
Oh, they stayed in the house.
Like a Starbucks house. Like
Oh, Starbucks sponsored like a place where the VIPs could go and hang?
like they went on the trip with Starbucks basically.
Okay.
And people are pissed because all of Starbucks involvement with their stance on what's happening in the Middle East, and then like also like the union, like everything that like happens with that, people are pissed that just like
That they're just blowing all this money on Coachella houses?
and like these influencers are promoting like but like I'm not gonna say if we drink Starbucks or affiliate with Starbucks. That cricket noises because we are heavily associated with Starbucks, unfortunately.
Why? They're not sponsoring this podcast.
I'm looking. Where did I go right before this?
That means you're sponsoring Starbucks.
Yeah, but I was pissed though because I
No.
should. No. I'm saying it now.
Okay. Go ahead.
It just applies. I was pissed off because I go. It's like a nice day. Drive-through line is like back to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, that's long.
I was like, hell no. So I placed a mobile order. I'm like sitting there. People are coming in left and right. I'm like, oh. I had to get out of the car and go.
You actually had to get out of the car, take a few steps into Starbucks, wait in and among the people.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then-
it did work out because I had a bit of trash so I could throw it away in the trash can outside of Starbucks.
Really, I'm surprised you just didn't leave the trash in your car because people, if you've ever seen the inside of Tovah's car, it looks like a dumpster.
Okay. Don't kid yourself. Your car isn't all fresh and dandy.
You mean the car that you might have had a little bit of an issue with last Friday night?
A 3-car pileup, basically.
Where you were the last car in on the pileup?
Yeah. No bueno, people. Be safe out there. That exit's terrible. 131, Somerville, Cambridge. That's where it happened. 131, Somerville, Cambridge. Getting on. Like sometimes you can go to Josh's old apartment that way. You can go to Fenway sometimes that way. I was right there.
Yeah, Tovah was caught up in a little bit of a hootenanny.
Hootenanny?
Hootenanny.
Hootenanny?
That's like an old-fashioned word for like a festival, or like when a bunch of hillbillies would sit around with their jugs and their washboards and the spoons, and they would play a little music together. They had a little
And
hootenanny.
the cars would crash?
No, whatever.
Yeah,
So, okay,
so-
what else you got for either Coachella or pop culture this week, since I'm not paying attention much?
Yeah, you're not really paying attention much. No, there's a lot of controversy about that movie that I saw with Zendaya and Robert P.
I cannot
You know
believe
they're
you-
both in the Odyssey movie that's coming out.
Yes. I can't believe you wasted your money on that.
Nick wasted his money.
I can't believe Nick wasted his money on
They
that
were
movie.
cheap too, the tickets, because his roommate went to Hail Mary, I think it is,
Project Hail Mary.
the same night, and the tickets to that were like $20 or something, but our tickets were only like $16. So maybe because they knew this movie was trash, they're like, oh yeah, that's just
What was it? What's the movie called again?
the drama.
Oh, yeah. The Drama. It's a movie with...
Don't give it away.
I won't.
Don't spoil it.
It's a movie with Zendaya and with Robert Pattinson.
Robbie P.
and they are engaged to get married, and a night out with friends. They all discuss the worst thing they ever did. And there's a huge media push for people not to reveal the plot twist or the secret about.
I knew the twist before I went in.
People, all you have to do is Google it now on the internet because the movie's been out a week or two.
Well, the podcast I listened to it, they were like, "Oh, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Leave now if you want."
So we're not going to spoil it for you, but let's just say
People should know because that's like triggering. No.
yes. So let's just say, people, like the media circus that's been created around this movie by the producers of the movie by telling people not to reveal the secret. A24 production company are really doing it. They're really doing a disservice to their viewers because the movie is not what you think it is. Okay, I'm just going to say that the movie's not what you think it is. And by the way, I believe that Odie Henderson, the lead movie reviewer for the Boston Globe now, I think he gave that movie 0 stars.
Really?
Yep.
0?
He barely ever gives 0. He always gives at least a half a star because people put in effort. Whether it's a good effort or a bad effort, they at least made an effort. I think in this case, for the drama, he gave it 0.
Yeah, the movie was trash. I kept rolling my eyes whenever it would cut to another scene. I was like, it's not over. It's
Yeah.
it was so annoying. I was so pissed off.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but there have been movies where I've been sitting in the theater or even watching on television, and I'm like, okay, this must be the end. This must be where they're wrapping it up. And then it doesn't wrap up, and the movie keeps going, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, for Christ's sakes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was that, and then
Oh, Jeopardy?
Passover. No.
Tovah loves Jeopardy, people. Really, if you ever really want to enjoy a night at home, just sitting around quietly, enjoying a sophisticated, well-regarded and respected game show, you got to watch it with Tovah.
I don't even have anything to say. That's like playing Yahtzee with me.
And by the way, just a reminder for people, when you play a game with Tovah, she's a table flipper. If things don't go her way, she is flipping tables.
I quit. You're cheating.
She'll be throwing the dice at you.
I don't know how you're cheating, but you are.
Yeah, 5 random dice. I cheated by rolling them.
Let's talk about, Passover can kind of lead us into the next segment, no? Or
What's pissing us off this week?
well, because I was pissing you off.
Oh, yeah. So let's go into our next segment, which is either Appease Our Family or What's Pissing Us Off This Week. And apparently it's going to be the pissing off topics again. People seem to like that. I'm getting good reaction, good feedback, emails, etc. on that. So tell me, what's pissing you off this week?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And take it away, Tovah.
Well, it didn't piss me off per se, I don't think. But every single Passover since me and Nick have been together, Nick so opposite begrudgingly. What's the opposite?
Enthusiastically.
Yep. He offers to help bring down all the heavy Passover pots, pans, and whatnot. But
hold on. Let's just explain to our listeners. That when we celebrate Passover in our house, we do it in a more traditional fashion than most people. Mom actually, she cleans up the entire kitchen.
oh my God, she burns the oven.
She burns the ovens clean. And then we change over all of our pots, pans, plates, cooking utensils, serving utensils. Everything gets changed over for the week because we have service that is just dedicated for Passover because that's how Mom was raised, and we want to keep that going. And so
seems like a lot of work.
It is. And so we have to we package up all the stuff, the pots, pans, etc., in giant plastic containers and bins and boxes and what have you. And they're all stored on our second floor of our house. We have a large storage area in our attic, but it's a walk up. It's not inconvenient to go upstairs. You just have to go upstairs. Mm-hmm. And so we have to put a reservation in with Tovah and Nick, at least with Tovah.
Standing resi.
Nick is more than happy to, and in fact, quite enthusiastically offers to come and bring the stuff down. Tovah, on the other hand, not so much.
I just think they can do it themselves. They've done it 20 years without Nick. 20 years without Nick.
Yeah, but Josh was around.
Yeah, Josh with his frostbite can't do anything. So let's say, okay, so they have a standing reservation with me and Nick, and in exchange for Nick's services, they'll pay for dinner. Pretty good deal.
I would say so.
I would say so because we run up the tab. It's probably at least like 100. So they ask, and I'm like, no. My mom asked me, I'm like, no. She's like, can you and Nick this weekend or this weekend? Like, either one, whichever works for you best. Like, could you guys, like, please, like, help, like, bring stuff down? I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
Yeah, not any thought. Not, hey, let me check with Nick. Hey, no,
I'm
just
like,
no busy.
No, I'm busy. Whatever weekends you just said, no. And so she's like, Tovah. She's Tovah Lee. And you know when she says Tovah Lee.
When she drops the middle name, you know it's bad.
She's like, Tovah Lee, don't make me text Nick.
She will.
Don't make me text Nick.
She'll be happy to.
And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, no, sorry. And she was like, Tovah Lee. And I was like, fine. Because I didn't even have to ask Nick. I knew immediately he would say yes. I knew immediately he would say yes. He would be more than happy to. And he always says, it really is not that hard. He goes, it's really not that much. He goes, it maybe takes 10 minutes.
Maybe 15.
10 minutes and like 40% of his effort. Like, and then
so people, you have to understand, Nick is a big, robust guy, and he is a Super Bowl champion football player from high school. His team won 2 years in a row,
Woo-hoo!
I think, right?
No, I think 3. They were in Super Bowl all 4 years.
He's got Super Bowl rings to prove it.
Yes.
And he is the exact opposite of Tovah as far as his cooperation is concerned. You don't even have to ask. If Elaine said, Nick, would you mind? He's like, sure. He'd be on his feet. He'd
what
be
do you need?
whatever you need. What do you need? That is Nick. Tovah, on the other hand, go F yourself. That's Tovah's attitude.
Where do I get that from?
Your grandmother?
No, from you.
You don't get that from me. Your mother asked me to do something. I do it eventually. Anyway.
I think I wear the pants.
So, okay, so Tovah was... Oh, and then, so by the way, speaking of wearing pants, when Nick came with Tovah to help bring down the dishes, little did we know, Tovah decided to wear a particular article of clothing. And I would like, Tovah, go upstairs and grab some stuff. And what did you say?
To hell with you. I'm wearing a dress and flip-flops. I couldn't. I was in a dress.
She was wearing some...
It's not safe for me to go up and down those stairs.
To which I say, put on some pants and put on some sneakers. Get rid of the flip-flops. And what did Tovah say? To hell with you.
To hell with you. I wasn't doing that.
And she didn't. She just basically directed Nick where to drop stuff. Okay, Nick, take that, put that over there. Take that.
I had to hang out with Franklin. He was scared. All the noise upstairs.
That's true. Franklin does not like him, but he wasn't really scared.
He was so well behaved that day too.
He was. He was hanging with Nick. He was totally quiet.
Yeah, he was something else.
Oh, he's something else, all right.
Maybe we can keep him home for the big Seders next time.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that would be good for anybody.
I know, so but I need to get more like helpful because we're going on that trip soon. So I need to like help out.
Help
somehow.
out whom?
I don't know, but I need to show I'm a team player. No, Nick's family loves me. I'm very helpful when it comes to like them and like doing stuff with them.
You're like, they keep you around for entertainment.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? So. Yeah, exactly. You're their entertainment because you are not at all like Nick, and so like Nick, he's probably he's probably carrying lumber and firewood and chopping wood and cutting trees down.
Nils used to make them do like chores in Vermont.
As well, they should. As well, you should. So let me just explain my Passover experience with Tovah last week, or a couple of weeks ago, I should say, is for the first time in all these years, I actually didn't work either Wednesday or Thursday that week because the Seders were Wednesday night and Thursday night because I was doing the meats. We were smoking meat instead of just grilling, and I had to be home for that. And so I did a lot of stuff around the house with Mom, and you happened to be hanging around a lot, quite a bit that day. And you were
my God. I was unbearable.
You were just getting up in my face about every single thing. You just were in my way.
Questions.
Questions, debating.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What's
my
that noise?
God.
Is that supposed to do that?
People,
I would like,
non-stop.
stand over you in the kitchen while you're trying to like cut. You're like, I have a knife in my hand. I was like, I don't know what that was, but I was very like, I was a lot that day.
Yes, you were a lot that week. I'm going to tell you what's pissing me off because we don't have much more time left.
Wait, so yeah, I was pissing you off basically last week.
Passover week.
Passover week, yeah, in the Seabass Bank.
So Tovah has this imaginary, this idea floats around in her head. I don't know where she gets it, that she has a bank of things that she's building up. So she has a sushi bank.
Yes.
And she has a sea bass bank.
Yes, 2 banks.
2 banks. And so if she skips a week of sushi, then the following week she can get it twice because she has a sushi bank that has now been building up and so on, which is entirely BS, people. There is no sushi bank. But what irritates me more is the sea bass bank.
Seabass Bank.
So Tovah happens to enjoy Chilean sea bass,
Who doesn't?
as does her mother. And every once in a while, like as a treat, which, by the way, was what Mom was supposed to be eating the night she went into labor with you.
Oh.
I had cooked some sea bass on the grill for her, and she went
So
in.
you have cooked it on the grill.
And
he was all pissy because I made him open the grill and grill it instead of putting it in the oven.
And she went into labor, and we had to call Grammy to come over and stay with Josh, and she got to eat Mom's sea bass.
Grammy ate the sea bass?
She ate the sea bass.
Classic Grammy.
So Tovah has this idea that if I go to Costco, because they sell sea bass there, if I go to Costco, I have to get sea bass for her,
Yeah, of course.
which is very, very expensive, people. It's like the filet mignon of fish.
It's like $50.
I don't know, not really. It's more like, it's like $30 a pound.
Yeah, and they're at least a pound.
Yes. So oftentimes it's $30, $35, $40 even. And quite frankly, I don't feel like spending that kind of money on food I don't get to eat. I'm not eating sea bass. And so when I come home from Costco sometimes and I don't bring sea bass with me, Tovah's like, where's my sea bass? And I'm like, they didn't have it today. Because I do look every time.
He lied.
I look every time and they sometimes don't have it. And Tovah's like, well, I'm just putting that one in the bank then. And so the other day I come home, I'm going to, she's like, make sure I want to cash in my sea bass bank.
I don't think I even asked about cashing it in.
I don't think you knew I was going to Costco this weekend.
You told me, and then I think after you went, or you were like, yeah, I
after
went to pick up my hearing aids.
Yes, which I'm not wearing right now because we're recording our podcast.
What?
Ha ha ha.
If you ever see him in public, just start mouthing things.
With no sound.
Yeah,
That's what-
exactly. Mouthing things.
I'm mouthing something to her right now.
Put that down.
I told Tovah that I cashed out her sea bass bank and I got her.
I still
a
have
piece
some
of-
in the bank, though.
You have no sea bass in the bank.
I think I have like 2.
That's
because last time when I went to Whole Foods.
No. That's the thing. Tovah goes to Whole Foods looking for a piece of fish. They don't have it. Well, I'm just putting that in the bank. This is not how this works.
It's in the bank.
So let me tell you what's pissing me off this week. And this will be brief.
Hurry.
And it's fresh. It's from today. So people, you know how when you go to bed, you put your head down on the pillow and you drift off into blissful slumber.
Does this involve me?
You know, if you wake up because you have to go to the bathroom, that's okay. If you wake up because there's an emergency in the house, that's okay. But tell me, people, is it okay for an adult to wake up another adult merely to inform them that they have a stomachache? So, yes, this morning at 2:30, I think.
Is that what time?
It was roughly 2:30, 2:40.
I thought it was later. Because Mom, it was like 3:30 when Mom went to bed, and I was up until then.
Yeah. Suddenly,
Texting Nick because he had a 7 o'clock flight.
Suddenly somebody's shaking my leg. And I wake up.
It was your shoulder. I started poking you.
Somebody starts poking some part of my body. And I wake up like in a stupor. And it's Tovah standing over me. And she says, as she's patting the dog because he's asleep on the bed, she's like, my stomach hurts. And I'm like, did you tell Mom? She says, yeah, I went and told Mom already because I knew Elaine was up. She wasn't in bed. I said, did you tell Mom? Yeah, I told Mom. And I said to her, so basically you just woke me up to tell me you got to take a crap. And you said, yeah. And you walked out of the room.
Yeah.
To which I say to you people out there, our faithful listeners, what the actual hell? Is there a
That
reason?
was classic.
Is there a reason you needed to wake me up to tell me that you had to take a dump?
Mom said I used to do that. She said I used to wake you up to tell you I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, when you were like 3.
So I wanted to,
It's 23 years later.
class. That was hilarious.
All right, classic Tovah people. That is what's pissing me off today.
Getting woken up
Getting woken up at 2:30 just so you can tell me you have a stomach ache.
Stomach actually didn't hurt.
You just woke me up and told me that for fun?
Yeah.
Now let's get into our piece of information segment. I got one question for you. I'll save it to the end. So you ask me questions.
Have you watched The Pit? Have you watched Hacks? Have you watched anything? Paradise?
So no, and no, but yes to have we watched anything. Mom and I finished the season of Shrinking last week when it ended.
We did as well.
We love that show. I just think that show is so well made.
It's probably the last season, no?
No, they're coming back for 3 more. They said
3 more seasons?
They operate in 3-year arcs. So now we've passed through the Jimmy Alice arc because she's gone off to college. And now next year we're going to pick up with a new arc, my guess.
The Brian Baby arc?
No, I think that's just going to be supplemental throughout. I think we're going to get the Gabby Derek arc. I think
Sean or whatever his name is.
We'll get some Sean work, and we'll get some Harrison Ford living in Connecticut with his daughter and his new wife and all that. Because he's going to be in the show still.
Wasn't she in the Golden Girls?
Who, Wendy Malick? No, not the Golden Girls. She was in Hot in Cleveland with Betty White, who was in the Golden Girls.
That show.
But she's been in a lot. She's been around a long time. She was in a couple of Seinfeld episodes.
Anyway, okay, so you finished Shrinking.
So we finished Shrinking. Love that show. I wish it was on still. I know Ted Lasso is coming back.
Yes.
Same people who produce it and write it. So looking forward to that.
But it's about a women's soccer team, no?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And
I'm missing the prime hours of the sun. It's almost 12. Come on.
Oh, I do have the Pit queued up. I just haven't watched season 2 because I know it's going to end this week.
Yeah.
And so now I'll be able to binge it. And Mom and I are watching The Studio with Seth Rogen. I like it. I like it. I don't love it. I like it.
Terrible.
You don't know good quality TV.
We started The Rooster. Terrible.
Oh, I thought you liked that. You talked about that a couple weeks ago.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you did. You mentioned that in the last episode. What else? What else you got for me? What other questions? One more.
So you're not watching Hacks?
Well, we will, but we're going to let a couple of episodes build up.
You know who's in Hacks this season?
Who?
Trisha Paytas.
Oh, you told me that. Yeah.
And she's in Euphoria.
I'm not watching Euphoria.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I haven't watched one episode.
Oh, yeah.
What else you got? You have any other questions for me before I hit you?
Any other questions? Have you had a decent meal out recently?
Well, we went to Davio's last month for Josh's birthday, and that was
yes, and
that
we
was very
enjoyed some
good.
chicken livers.
Other people enjoyed it, not me. I don't like that sort of
I
stuff.
tried
but
it.
Yeah. I mean, we had a good Passover meal, right? Those meals were good.
And you went out to breakfast.
I met up with my friend Steve at the
Who had the
Commonwealth
yogurt
Cafe.
parfait. I think we talked about that on the
We
pod.
did. It was a big yogurt parfait.
You need to get out more to restaurants in like the Boston area.
You know, it's tough to get motivated on a Saturday when you're just lollygagging around and then, you whatever. My question for you, what did you get me for my birthday?
Oh yeah, I've had your birthday present for a while now, and it's something really good.
If you people have ever heard Tovah's BS voice, that is it.
I'm hungry.
She wants to eat a sandwich that she brought to the office, but I don't want her to make the crinkly sounds in the bag. So
Bagel.
we're gonna wrap up a bagel sandwich. So we're gonna wrap up. My last question for you, Tovah. Mm-hmm. What did Grammy get me for my birthday?
Do you want to know?
No, by the way, you can't tell Tovah anything, people, because Tovah is not a good secret keeper, as opposed to Josh, who lives by the omerta. And for those of you who understand Italian, omerta is the blood oath that the mafia members take to keep secrets and take them to the grave. That's Josh. He'll take everything with him is in the vault. You wouldn't know if his head was on fire. He wouldn't tell you. It's just the way he is. As opposed to Tovah, who you just ask Tovah a question, she'll give you all the information you want.
Yes, you will.
No, I don't want to know, although you did give it up the other day anyway, so I think you suggested
No, I
that
didn't, Grammy. What about the sandwich?
What is not pissing me off this week, but has pissed me off in the past, is where a new bagel shop opens. And they always say the same thing. We're going to be doing something different.
New York water.
No. We're going to be making fresh bagel sandwiches using only premium deli and premium meats and premium this and premium that. Every single bagel shop says the exact same thing. Bagel shops, get something original. Do something different. I understand. It's a bagel. You can't do that much with a bagel, but if you're going to tout yourselves, do something different. I need something different.
You know what's different? 24-hour bagel shop.
How is that different?
They always close at like 2 p.m.
2 a.m.
No, they like
in the afternoon, you mean? They're
like
always
bagel shops are always closing like by 2. So like if you had a 24-hour everyday bagel shop, you know, people craving bagels at night, you would have that's a business idea. Yeah.
How about afternoon bagel shop? Bagel shops that are only open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.
No, because then you miss out the prime audience.
Okay, so on that note, people, find a bagel shop that's open 24 hours.
Or just go to Jersey Mike's.
Tovah loves Jersey Mike's.
They love me there.
They do. They give her free stuff all the time now.
All the time. Tovah, oh, sorry, it's not ready yet. Oh, Tovah, you have online order today. Have some chips. Have some drink.
They love her there. She's like Norm at Cheers. They call her name when she walks in the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Classic Alan.
Classic. So this has been Two Peas.
Same pod.
Until next time, America.
Woohoo!
Peace out.
And peace out.
Thanks for listening to Two Peas, Same Pod, hosted by Eric and Tovah Weinstein. Please subscribe and join us next time as we continue to share humorous anecdotes, funny mishaps, and comical observations from our own lives.
Two Peas, Same Pod is produced by 1253 Studios, bringing always humorous and sometimes thought-provoking conversations to you through your favorite podcasting sites. Creative Content and Marketing Director Tovah Weinstein. Executive Producer and Chief Editor Eric Weinstein. Music by MBB. Find his work on YouTube by searching for MBB Music or at mbbmusic.com. Special thanks for the intro, outro, and trailer voiceover to Jordan Rich of CBS Boston Radio and Chart Productions, providing audio and voiceover recording and production, as well as podcast production and support. Visit Jordan at chartproductions.com. Funding for Two Peas Same Pod is provided by the Law Office of Eric Weinstein and listeners like you. Please consider subscribing and supporting this podcast. Until we meet again, this was Two Peas Same Pod, a 1253 Studios production.